Have I ever played any Final Fantasy games besides 7? Yeah. I have a full... Right now I'm working on a full Let's Play of every Final Fantasy game. But I'm only through Final Fantasy 1 right now. So you can go watch me play the entirety of Final Fantasy 1. And then I'm going to start Final Fantasy 2 soon. I've also played a little bit of 4, a little bit of 6, and then pretty much all of every other Final Fantasy. 7, 8, 9, 10, not 11, 12, 13, and I even played the demo for 14 and the demo for 15 too. Alright, by the way, Death, your excessive appreciation for the funk on Wednesday has revived my hobby of making dance tunes. Used to do it years ago and gonna start it up again. You know, that's what's so great about those old PS2 games, and especially Frequency. For those of you that did not see my stream on Wednesday, we played a game called Frequency. It's an old PS2 game, music-based game. It was one of the first music-based games ever made. And there's a mode where you can make your own music, and I used to love stuff like that back in the day. I used to love making music on, like, you know, not like really making music, but making music with like tools, you know, like just a game that lets you make music or whatever. It doesn't let you make like the best music ever, but it's enough to kind of get you interested. And I know that games like that a lot of times actually give people the idea to start going into music making. So it's really cool that video games can do that. Video games just aren't for entertainment, you know? I mean, a lot of times they are, but sometimes video games really give you the ability to say, you know, I really enjoyed this part of the video game. This is what I want to do for a living, and then actually like pursue that. I'm like living proof of that, so it's pretty cool. I think I need to go buy the batteries still. By the way, Eris is here. Don't bother with that. No one saw that. No one sees Eris just like hanging out there. You know what? Since we just started and I'm not like, I'm gonna do a little bit of farming. It's always great to do farming as soon as you start a game. This is like my Death Unites Us tips on RPGs. But you know, when you start up an RPG, you're not like sick of grinding yet because you just started up the game. So it's nice to do a little bit of grinding because you're just like, you're happy just to be playing. So grinding doesn't really annoy you too much. So we'll do a little bit of grinding, especially since I think I need it because we got plastered at the, well, we didn't get plastered at the Center HQ, but definitely could have gotten better. Actually, wait a second. Didn't we get to the, hold on. Did we get to the Shinra HQ? Didn't we get to a save point? Or am I crazy? Oh, no, that's right. We were almost at the save point and we ran into that boss fight and they killed us, like, hardcore. Straw what? Straw what? Straw Hat. It's Straw Hat. It's not Straw what. It's Straw Hat. Straw Hat Ron is followed. Thanks for following. By the way, Alpha Romeo 2664 followed. And also Fat Falcon followed. Also Picazix followed. Also Blastin' Rails followed. And a while ago, Gothic Beauty 666 followed. So thanks for following, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream. If there's anything I can do for you, being a new follower, you let me know. If there's any questions you have about Final Fantasy VII, it's really not too much of a problem for me to just jump over to the regular Final Fantasy VII real quick and show off something if you have a question about a video you've seen or whatnot. You could steal a bunch of tonics from thieves. I haven't seen a single thief yet, but they don't really appear over here. They appear in the slums. So maybe I could try that. But honestly, I'm making pretty good money here. Yeah, see, that's a great example. You played RuneScape and now you're into Java. Like, video games really do have the ability to kind of take your interests to the next level, you know. And I say stuff like that, and my wife like looks at me like, "What are you talking about?" And it's like, well, a lot of people play video games just for entertainment. I mean, they like the vast majority of people that play video games are just playing it to waste time, and that's fine. That's what video games were designed for. But then there's people that play video games and they actually learn stuff from them, or just learn more about themselves by playing video games. Like I said, you played RuneScape and you realized, hey, I'm not just playing this for entertainment. I actually enjoy how it was built and how it was created and what decisions the designers made to make certain things happen. And that's when you were like, I could do this programming thing. You know, and in the same way, I played video games as a kid, and I would have friends come over and they'd be like, yo, play this game, I want to see it, and I'd play it, and I would make jokes while I was playing it, and they'd be like, wow, I could sit here and watch you play video games all day, and I was just like, perhaps I'm good at this entertainment thing with video games, maybe I should try it out. But that was before YouTube existed. Then when YouTube came out, it was like, oh, this is where this is going. I think YouTube existed, but it was like Garbo. Yeah, I need to check the stores for anything to help me with Berserk, because that's what killed me. It berserked all my characters. It was pretty awful. Another thing that might be smart is I might want to get all my limit breaks like up before that battle starts. Maybe put us all in Fury too. Thoughts on Final Fantasy VI? I've heard from many people that Final Fantasy VI is the best Final Fantasy. And I know a good amount about Final Fantasy VI, even though I've never played a big part of it. Hey, Cyan990 followed. Thanks for following. I've never played a lot of it. Just because that's the way it happened, but I will be playing it in my Final Fantasy Let's Play at some point, and I'm really looking forward to that. But as far as I've understood, a lot of people put Final Fantasy VI as #1 on their list, and I can understand why. It had a great battle system, it had amazing characters. I mean, Kefka is like the man, so... But yeah. Me personally, just haven't played enough of it to really give it a good... Like, I can't place it in my list of favorites or anything, because I haven't played enough of it. My thought process is that when I play it, I will probably put it as my 3rd favorite Final Fantasy. That's my guess. Just from what I've seen of it and what people say about it, I'll probably put it as my 3rd favorite. It's very, very difficult to get within my top 2. So, I would say my 3rd favorite. But I don't know, because I haven't played all of it yet. But we will on my Let's Play Final Fantasy series at some point, which I need to start up again soon. But like I said, everything's to the side, because I gotta do the Final Fantasy VII material video. I really sincerely hope I get it done next week, because that will finally open myself up to start doing everything else that I want to do. So yeah, and you know, Final Fantasy VII is my favorite Final Fantasy because it was my first Final Fantasy. I mean, not really like exactly because of that, but that's a big part of it. A big part of it is because I grew up with this game, and it just, this is the video game that got me into gaming. So you're never, like, no Final Fantasy is ever going to beat this one in my heart, just because I grew up with it, and it got me into gaming, and I continue to learn more and more about it, and that's just the way it is. So, and I can totally understand why people would grow up with Final Fantasy VI and be like, this is the best one ever, even if later they play other ones and they're like, well, this one's got, you know, better this and better that, but Final Fantasy VI is still the best Final Fantasy of all time. Like, I totally understand that, because I'm the same way. You know, Final Fantasy X came out, and I was like, man, the sphere grid thing's really cool, and the characters are really great, and the graphics look fantastic, and the music's pretty good, but Final Fantasy VII, best Final Fantasy of all time. Yeah, that's just the way it is. That's, you know, and that's why I don't really argue with people in terms of like what the best Final Fantasies are, because it's all different for us. I mean, everyone has their different opinions, and no one's wrong. Unless you say that Final Fantasy 1 or 2 is the best Final Fantasy of all time, because then you're just lying to yourself. These games are pretty obnoxious. They're good, don't get me wrong, but they have some problems. Especially the spawn rate of enemies is absolutely absurd. See, I would like to think that even if Final Fantasy VII wasn't my first, I would still put it as #1. But I don't know. I mean, I don't... There's no way for me to know that. But the thing about this game that's so great is the story truly is incredible in this game. And every time I play it, I learn more about the story and learn more about how the game works, and I just haven't had that experience with any other game. You know, I've played like Ratchet Deadlocked. You know, that game I played through like a lot of times, you know, after like the 4th time through, I didn't really discover anything new. The next time I went through it, you know, I mean maybe one thing, but literally every time I boot up this game, it seems like I learned something new about it. So that's just, and it's just an incredible game like that. And like, for example, to put it in perspective, the speed run of this game changed by like 4 hours. No, like a year ago, like literally not long ago at all. Wrong warping was found, and this game got super broken. Which is incredible to think the game's been out for so long. You know, over 10 years. Almost 15 years now, and we're still finding not just small things, but huge things about the game. You know, that, I mean, that speaks volumes right there. It's insane that happens. So it's incredible. And I still, to this day, haven't played a game that has such a diverse and incredible story as this game. But there are a lot of games that come close. And I think depending on your childhood and your upbringing and the way that you enjoy video games, you might think that other video games have better stories than this one. For me, this story really like hits home with me, and there's a lot of different parts of the story that really knock it out of the park for me. But other people might think, meh, you know, that's whatever. But then they might play a game like Last of Us or something and be like, this game, freaking, you know, the story just absolutely hits home for me. So these houses have a strange quality to them in this Nightmare mod. On the Nightmare mod, these houses cannot take physical damage until they're open like that. They'll take 1 damage from your attacks for some reason. Oh no, Tropdon was on the offline screen. Well, okay, we gotta talk about everything we just talked about again. So, Final Fantasy VII is best Final Fantasy ever, and 2 sucks there. Just told you just everything you missed. So, welcome back. Also, the Final Fantasy Materia Guide video may or may not be coming out next Thursday. and there may or may not be a release party on Friday. So there you go. Now you're all caught up. Congrats. And welcome to 48 Live, where everything sucks and the points don't matter. I really wish we could get new limit breaks. That'd be like real sweet. But I don't think, for some reason that's not the way limit breaks work in this game. They definitely do not work like the normal ones where you just have to use them a bunch of times. There is something else going on, and I couldn't tell you what. Is anybody close to leveling up? Not really. Needs so much experience to level up. Alright, we're gonna grind till we like run out of MP or something, and then move on to the Shinra HQ. This time I think I'll go through the front door. Last time I went up the stairs, and if you missed that, you'll see it on the YouTube episode whenever it comes out, but it was pretty great. It was pretty hilarious. They changed all the text for when we're going up the stairs, and there's some zingers for sure. Yeah, Mind Blow kind of sucks. I don't know if there's anything worse than Mind Blow. Trying to think. I just did my limit break video, but I didn't really talk about all the limit breaks because I talk about the limit breaks of each character during their in-depth looks. So, but I don't know. I think Mind Blow is probably one of the worst. Because there's a lot of enemies in this game that you can't really drain the MP out of. But then again, there are some. And Mind Blow is actually really good if you use it on them. So. And like, I would say like Braver is the worst. But honestly, Braver is pretty nice. Because it does a little extra damage. But you get it super fast. So. And honestly, it's really useful to get your limit breaks because your bar fills up immediately and you can skip a turn. Like you take priority over everyone else's turn. So honestly, it's not a bad idea even late in the game to put on Braver because you'll get it constantly and you'll constantly get extra turns and you'll constantly be doing extra damage. So it's honestly pretty nice. Even better than the Omni Slashes? Not really, but I don't know, depending on what you're fighting, might be. I don't think this guy sells me anything. Oh, yeah, he does. Okay. So, I'd like some Phoenix Downs. And, Ethers are so expensive. I want more Ethers, but they're just too expensive. I don't think there's a materia shop around here either. Unfortunately. I wonder if there's anything going on over here. We never actually checked. No, not really. I must say, it's pretty nice being a Twitch Turbo. We don't get ads. And no, Twitch didn't tell me to say that. But I'm just saying. Actually kind of nice. How about it? Would you like to buy? He's got the same crap. Alright, I'm just going to buy a couple more Phoenix Downs. Maybe a tent. And another and call it a day. What's in here again? Oh, this is the dress shop. Or no, the bar. Which probably doesn't have much going on. What if this guy like sold materia or something? That'd be pretty hilarious. Ooh, there's a secret item. Nice. It's not really that helpful, but... Supposed to buy something at the counter? He won't talk to me at the counter. What a jerk. Almost I said Abe. Spyro 2 is the first game I ever played. Got me to video games, so it wasn't the story. Mainly nostalgia. I can always come back to it when something new, like glitches or speedrun. I think it's a great feeling to have a game to go back to. Yeah, exactly. I would agree with that. But what is your tactic for the 3 soldiers? I have no clue. I used to hold the gun right up to the screen. I was really good. Yeah, I don't know. There's no items that I have. I don't even have an item to deal with Berserk. There might be someone in the Shinra mansion that I can like steal from to get to protect against Berserk. I'm gonna try stealing from some enemies around here and see what I can get. If I can get something that helps from Berserk. Hey, Millionaire Will, thanks for coming. The way the Nightmare mod works is they actually gave characters classes in this game, sort of. They have like semi-classes. And Barrett apparently is the tank class, so he has a ton of HP. Tifa is like, I almost want to call her like a red mage or something, because she has good attack, but she also does pretty good with magic. So she's kind of a little bit of everything. Cloud sucks. That's all that Cloud does. He just sucks. And then could we actually like steal? That'd be sweet. And then Eris was like super magic caster, like white mage for real. But now she's gone, so. And I cannot steal, and this is a terrible time to even try to steal because these things make your health constantly go down, and it's pretty terrible. Tifa's dead. Oh no, she's alive. But not for long. Oh wow, that's weird. If you use Restore, it stops the constant health going down. Ah, great. All that for a potion. Wow. Aren't I lucky? So that's really nice to know. If you heal someone, then they're... Oh, nope, it's only Restore that does it. So, Restore stops the constant HP going down. That's a good thing to know. I don't think I have... Now this says immune to Craze. But Craze apparently is not Berserk, because we try, because he got Berserked. So I don't know. Hey, Straw Hat Ron. Yes, this is the Nightmare mod. I have a YouTube series all about it. You can go watch it. But we are continuing it today. It is a kind of homebrewed version of Final Fantasy VII that is terrible. It's extremely difficult, and I do not recommend you ever try it. Play the new threat mod if you want to play a mod, because that one apparently is a little better. This one is just torture. Couldn't steal. Well, of course. High potion. Well, that's actually kind of nice. But still not what we need. We need something to get rid of Berserk. Or whatever they call it in this game. Death, do you enjoy playing the Nightmare mod? I enjoy a challenge. I always have. So I actually kind of enjoy it. I mean, I probably wouldn't be playing it if I just like absolutely hated it. But this Nightmare mod is pretty extreme, and like it takes a lot of farming for no reason. So that gets kind of obnoxious. That's really annoying. So heal just says restore 200 HP, and restore says restore 1000 HP. But apparently restore also has the ability to take away that like super poison or whatever it is. So that would have been nice for them to tell me. I would have used Thorbolt to kill them all, but I want to try to steal again just to see if maybe I can steal something that isn't a potion. See what happens. I wish I would have done a little more damage to them. We're just getting potions. Do enemies in Final Fantasy VII have more than one kind of item to steal? I believe... I don't do a lot of stealing, so I'm not the end-all be-all, but I believe every enemy has a common and a rare item to steal. But 9 times out of 10, the rare item is the same as the common item. In fact, I could go look at my guidebook, but I'll just cheat and go to the wiki. Oops. Let's just look up a random enemy like, well, let's do this. What the? Hey, Tropton just donated $25. Happy Final Fantasy Friday and happy birthday, Erythium. Thank you so much, Tropton. I appreciate that a ton. That's awesome. Thank you so much. $25 is really great. That really helps out. And happy birthday, Erythium. Again, what a boss. Everyone has to wish him a happy birthday. He's a great guy. He's here. He's been around for a long time. Been around for a long time. I need enemies. Enemies. And enemies. Final Fantasy VII. Okay. There we go. That was like way harder to find than it should have been. Let's see here. How about Two-Faced? What can I steal from you? Phoenix down 50%. High potion. Oh, that only has one. Maybe it might actually only be one. Because you can also morph items. Yeah, so I think every enemy has only a single item that they can drop, that they can steal, but then they also have a drop item, which a lot of times is different, and then they also have a morph item. So I think that's the way it goes. Let's look up one more just to be sure. Let's look at a later enemy, like a Malboro. Okay, here we go. So Malboros have two items to steal. So some enemies have 2 items, I guess. And then there's obviously morphing, and then also they drop an item. So there you go. There's your answer. Sometimes, yes. That's your answer. What do you got? Probably nothing. Oh, he's got materia, apparently. But no materia that we want. Having more of the same materia is not going to help us in our cause. And you have the same crap. You have antidotes, though. Which don't really help us, but... I already stole this kid's money. He's so sad because I stole his money. What a jerk! I'm a terrible person. Shouldn't have stole it, man. I believe if you don't steal his money and then you go talk to him, he like gives you something. So I probably shouldn't have stole the money. But money is like so hard to find. I can't find my parents and stuff. I kind of want to go in here to see if the game's going to freeze again. Because that guy might give me something good or something. Yeah, there's not a remedy to be found in this version so far. I don't know where to find remedies. Absolutely no clue. How about Eris's mom? Give me some remedies. No? Okay. In this version it might be different, but it's probably just still an elixir, so... What's up? I'm gonna... I kinda wanna go talk to this guy. I wanna see what happens. See if the game freezes again. Oh, nope. He's just doing nothing. Alright. Well, now I feel better. Ooh, there's a secret item right here. Somewhere. Give me that secret item. What? Really? I swear I heard a secret item. Let me try again. Oh, maybe not. I thought I heard something. My volume's really low because... I don't want it to echo in the mic. I should just put my headphones in, but... I've heard plenty of Final Fantasy VII sound effects in my day. I don't really need to hear them again. Ooh, another secret item. These secret items kind of blow, I'm not gonna lie. This guy just like steals my guild, so that's not fun. The Mog is gone too. That's supposed to give you like a quiz. They're pretty. Guys, anything hiding back here? Anything hiding over here? No. Well, rip. What the heck? I can't go back. I can't go back. Help. SOS. Mayday. Mayday. Somebody call for backup. I cannot leave this area. Alright. What have I done? Watch, I bet you these guys will give me like exactly what I want to. I bet any amount of money. Oh, nope, they have absolutely nothing to steal. That's cool. Nightmare strikes again. Yeah. I'm probably stuck in here. Or something. Can I leave now? Can I leave now? Can I leave? Help! Send help! I think I'm stuck. Well, no, the Turks. That's already happened. That was like a year ago. We're way past that part. You're supposed to be able to just come in here, but there's nothing in here, and then you just walk back out. But apparently, someone forgot to put the loading zone in here, so we are trapped. Rip us. When am I gonna get a GoPro and stream you walking around catching Pokemon? Well, first of all, I don't think GoPros can live stream, can they? Because if they could, we would already be out of here. I would just be roaming the streets, you know? Roaming the streets. We'd be playing Final Fantasy VII Nightmare Mod real life mode, where I just roam the streets of the land. Well, I saved after I did like the big grinding session, so it's not a big deal. The only thing we lost is all those secret items we picked up, which I'm just gonna go pick them up again. And they're not really that great anyways. They're like potions and crap. So I have yet to find anything that drops anything that is at any rate helpful for Berserk, but the enemies in the Shinra HQ might, so that's my next plan, is to just start stealing stuff from the Shinra HQ enemies, see if any of them drop any Berserk helping items. Couldn't steal. You suck or something? Oh yeah, that's right. You're Cloud. Of course you suck. That's what you do. It's what you do. How are you not out of your house yet? What is happening? Hey Grays, thanks for coming. Glad you could join us. What did you miss? You missed me talking about Final Fantasies. You missed me saying that I'm almost done with the tutorial guide or the materia guide. Hope that my dream and desire for my life is to get it out next Thursday, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But if it does come out Thursday, then I'm going to have a release party on the Friday afterwards. So that will be awesome, and I hope you can all come for that. Then we started playing the Nightmare mod, and I have yet to figure out what the heck I'm going to do about these bosses. And then we kind of we soft locked the game again, and now we're here. So, and also it's Erythium's birthday. So wish Erythium a happy birthday. Also this picture. Everybody was playing Pokemon Go when a legendary suddenly appeared. That's actually pretty funny. I have to remember that the game doesn't pause when I do that. It's not like the Steam version. Which is weird because this is the Steam version, it's just modded. But it doesn't pause when I exit. Even though it's the same exact thing. Well, that's wrong. It's not the Steam version, but it's all the files from the Steam version. But it's not technically, like, we're not technically in Steam right now. So I heard someone already died from playing the game. I believe it. So, funny story about Pokemon Go, and don't take this as Pokemon Go sucks or anything. Please, if you enjoy Pokemon Go, play it and enjoy it. But my cousin texted me the other day, and he was like, "Yo, so when you getting Pokemon Go?" And I was like, "I'm getting Pokemon Go." And he's like, "Well, yeah, you're obviously getting Pokemon Go, right?" And I was like, "Bro, I haven't been into Pokemon since I was like 12. Like, when they announced Pokemon Go, I was like, that's a really cool idea, and I think it's a super awesome idea, and it's probably going to be a great game, but I'm not going to buy it because I haven't played Pokemon since I was like 12. And I don't mean that in like if you're playing Pokemon, you're a tool kind of way. Like, if you like Pokemon, that's awesome. But me personally, I haven't played Pokemon since I was like 12. So why would I suddenly get back into Pokemon just because Pokemon Go came out? Like, I'm still not into Pokemon. Like, I didn't just suddenly, like, I just love Pokemon all of a sudden again. Like, I didn't change overnight to be like, suddenly I love Pokemon. So, but it does sound like a cool game. But I heard, I don't know, it's cool and it's not cool at the same time for me, because I still think the original idea of having a Pokemon MMO is like where it's really at, not a Pokemon mobile thing. But what do I know? Do I have a Steel Bangle that he can equip? Yes, I do. Why do you not have this equipped? Still have those enemy aways that I cheated into the game because it was crashing too much. I'm gonna save those just in case. There's nothing to do over here, by the way. Oh, by the way, Gmos32 followed. Thanks for following. So, Death, are you going to really make your follow sound the appreciate sound? I should. I really should. Everyone here should learn to appreciate the funk, and they're not going to learn unless I show them the way. So, I guess I should probably do that. Hey Death, first time on your stream. I've been watching the series on YouTube but got lost at one point. Where are you in terms of story? You're probably lost because I streamed more last week, and I haven't uploaded that to YouTube yet. So you've missed like a good hey, and now you're following, so thanks for following. You missed a good like couple hours of gameplay. So, but that will be on YouTube eventually. So I wait like a few weeks because I upload, I go through all my live streams as I do them. And also I like to wait because that way if you come to the live stream, you get to see it before everyone else gets to see it. So it's kind of like a bonus. But anyways, I played a couple hours. We got through the part where I crashed the last time. We got all the way through Wall Market. We got all the way to the sector collapsing, the plate crash, and now we are at the Shinra HQ part. So the next thing we have to do is go up to the Shinra HQ and go through the giant gauntlet of bosses that is probably going to be absolutely impossible. So that's where we're at. But thanks for coming. I'm glad this is your first stream. I hope you continue to enjoy the stream and continue to come back and enjoy things. If there's anything you'd like to see, please let me know. I like to do requests for new followers. If there's anything in Final Fantasy VII you're interested in, please let me know, and I will do my best to make it happen. Let's see, this guy actually steals my material. I have 2413. Oh man, he stole 1,000 gil. What a jerk. There's nothing you can do about it either. I'm gonna wander then. It's extremely hard because Cloud exists. Try going left. Try going left where? What you talking about, Willis? I want to fight some more things in this area and see if I can steal something that will be of value. Appreciate the funk. Dude, remixing the Freezy Pop song would be pretty great. Left in the church. Is there a left area in the church? I don't even remember that crap. Over here? Over here? Over here? What you talking about going left in the church? There ain't nothing to the left. There ain't nothing over here. Death, do you have a favorite soda? Well, I don't drink too much pop anymore, to be honest. A long time ago, I decided that I was a little too unhealthy. So I was like, I'm going to try to start being a little bit more healthy. And maybe I won't drink as much pop or something, you know. Just I realized that I like, because I eat kind of unhealthy, but like it's not the biggest deal because I'm not like, I don't feel like I am too unhealthy. Like my blood pressure is fine, all that jazz. But I realized that I drank pop like several cans of pop a day, so I'm just like, that's a little bit too much. My teeth are already pretty terrible, so I'm going to try to drink a little bit less pop. Well, it turned out, once I stopped drinking like as much pop, I actually just got sick of it, and I didn't really want to drink it anymore. So there was like a good like couple of years where I just like didn't drink pop. I just enjoyed other beverages more, like iced tea and lemonade and everything else. Like I didn't. Is there no fights around here? Like what the heck? I thought there were fights around here. There were in the other version. Anyways, so I just kind of got sick of it. But now I drink it sometimes. And I guess my favorite would probably just be regular Coke. I actually started drinking Diet Pepsi. Like my mom buys Diet Pepsi. And every time I go to her house, I like grab one. And it's actually pretty good. Mountain Dew's okay. I only drink that sometimes because it literally tastes like acid. It's like the worst thing for you ever. So apparently there's like no fights around here. I am baffled. So I'm definitely not getting any thieves to steal from, because normally there's thieves around here, and apparently they don't exist anymore. So I used to really like Fanta, and now I don't drink that at all. Back in the day, I used to love me some Fanta. Yeah, Mad Mike is the true connoisseur of Mountain Dew. So, if you have any Mountain Dew questions, he is the man. He is the man to ask. Hey, Black Mamba. Yeah, you didn't miss much. All you missed was us soft-locking the game. So, that happened. You also missed my realization that there is no defense against this boss, and we're probably just going to lose terribly again. So, if you're new to the Nightmare mod, or you just didn't catch last week's stream, the reason we're grinding right now is because there's a new boss in the Shinra HQ that was not in the original version of the game, and it is 3 soldier enemies, and we are having a tough time defeating them because they all cast Berserk, and there's literally 0 defense for Berserk in the game, as I've found so far. I cannot find a single item from stealing from anyone, any of the shops, any of the equipment. Nothing protects against Berserk. So we get into the fight, we get Berserked, and then we can't heal because we're all Berserked and we all die. So I'm trying to find something to save us from the Berserk stuff, and I've yet to find anything, but I have a feeling that there might be an enemy somewhere in the Shinra HQ we can steal from to get defense from Berserk. That is my hope. Will it happen? No idea, but we're gonna hope that it does. Because if it doesn't, then we are really in some trouble. Is anyone close to leveling up? Tifa is. I'm about to do a little bit more grinding because Tifa's about to level up, so I might as well level her up before we go.